I have this box of scraps and leftover pieces from junk journal creating processes and videos, and I want to use them for something and create something new out of them. So let's see what we can do with all these scraps. So after pulling out some stuff, I sorted them into four, what do you call it, 4 of these stacks. So this is for the backings of the journal. These are the things I want to cover as journaling cards. So I will create journaling cards and flip up cards and something like this. These are cards where I like the front, but they have some writing on the back, and I just want to cover up the back. So this will be the first thing we will do because it's the easiest. And these are all colored things. What do you call it? Scrapbooking paper. These paper pads, this is a bit reflecting, so it's not showing up so good in the camera, but it's really, really cool. So these are full paper pads, and these are all kinds of of scraps, as you can see, from journaling, junk journal creating. And this is part of my desk. It's really, really messy. So let's start. So first things first. The first step is just decorating these postcards, which I got as presents. And I will just cover the writing on the back. So I cannot show it to you because the writing is really private, but I will show it to you with this as an example. So let's pretend this is our image we want to save. Then you have the back and you have some writing on it. And then you just use your scraps of paper you have left over. Oops. And you just put them on randomly like this. And this, for example. Or you can use a bigger sheet of paper, for example this dotted paper, and just cover it up and get rid of the excess with your scissors. So that's it. I will do this off camera and then I will show you the back sides of these cards. So this is what we got so far. I decorated the front a bit, and this is the back, so it gives you writing space, and I think I will go around the edges with my sewing machine, but later. Here I just did this dotted paper. Oops. Here is the bird. I cut off the white sides because I did not like them, and I put on some scraps in different colors. And this is my really, really favorite card. And I just backed it with some scrapbooking paper, so it mirrors more sturdiness, and I think I will go around the edges as well. So this is a really busy image, but the backing is a bit too plain for me, and I think I will ink the edges. But I will do this later, and then I will show you the end results. So next step is getting our cardstock ready. So for example, these are from some stickers I bought, and I like them really, really much. Not only the stickers, but this backings or this cardstock where the stickers were laid on as well. And I think I will only cover up this part, or I could just cut it off and use this. So this would be a cool writing space, I think. So maybe I will cover up the back. So I have a few of these. Then these were stickers too. This opens up like this, and I like this really, really much. I can cover up this, and then it will be like a little tag you can let hang from your page. This is the back. This shows the stickers that were in the pack. So I think we will create this as a writing space, put something decorative on here. And this could be our front, only putting a image on in the middle, maybe some of the stickers or some other things just to give it a focal point. Here, these are from stickers too. I will just cut off this punched out things and then cover up the whole card. Again, stickers, stickers, stickers. This is cute, but I will cover it up all in once. Oh, this was from a 3-in-1 text punch. So this is this punch where you can punch tags. So this is a really stable cardstock, and so on and so on. This flips up. Here is a flip out or flip down thing like this, but I think I cannot redo this shape because I don't have scissors like this and it's a bit too small to go over, but maybe I can cut it just in a rounded shape and reuse this shape that's already given to me. This is really thick cardstock, and again some of these sticker background things. Oh, and last but not least, these were from stickers too. These are little cards, so like gift cards. You could cut out these little shapes and use them as some focal points or as really mini journaling cards by their own. Maybe I will do this to some of these. But I thought, I think I will cover the inside for writing. So it's white, you can use it like this, but I don't like white or cream too much. So I think I will put on some random pieces of tea-dyed papers or even some of this grid paper. This would look good because they are a bit thin, so there's nothing on the inside and it's stable enough, so I can just put on this. You can create little journals out of these, of course, and I think I will keep this front image and just cover up this part. Maybe I will leave this part. I don't know what it's saying because it's Chinese. This has 5 pieces, so I will cover up these. So something like this. So these are the ideas I have. So let's see. I will sort my stacks a bit into groups. So like these are the card things, these are the flip up things, and so on. And then I will decorate them and I will speed this process up for you. So I will work my way through. I will start with the usual cards, and this video is all about junk journal cards. Junk journal cards and this flip up cards. So for me it's something like journaling cards as well. So I think I will just start with this plain ones, so there is no flipping up or anything, and then go on with these. So let's see if we can do this in one video. Maybe I will make a little series out of this. So now for the speeding up process. Hope you enjoy the video and maybe it gives you a bit of inspiration. So as you might see, I like to decorate the front first, and then I will put something onto the back. In this case, I will leave it as it is for now, because I want to sew around the edges and all around all these pieces, just because to give it a bit more depth, and because I don't know, I have the Scotch glue stick, not Scotch Create, but Scotch glue sticks. This is what I can get in Germany, but I don't know if it will stay in place forever, because this is cardstock and it's a bit thicker. So I will sew around, then I have this messy sewing on the back, and then I will back this journaling card. And the next step for all the journaling cards will be putting on focal points and bits and pieces, but this will be later in this video or in the next video. I don't know yet, we will see. So let's move on. So same for this card. I will go around the edges with my sewing machine and around these edges, just to make the paper stay in place very secure, and because I like the look of it. Maybe I will ink some edges, and of course this card needs a focal point, maybe something extra. You will see I have some gold spray. Maybe I could use this again. I have stamps and stencil stickers and so many things. So the decorating part will come later, as I said before. So this is a cool idea, just to get rid of your scraps. So bigger scraps, like for example this one, but smaller scraps like these as well. Let's move on. And it really doesn't matter in this stage if you have some glue on the back, because we will bake it anyway. But when I will put on my backings, for example, this paper would be perfect. So it's white backing, so I can use this paper because it's very thin and shining through, but here's nothing to show up. But when I put on my backing paper, I will get rid of this really gluey glue paper. I will have a fresh one, of course. So when it's all dried, no, this is okay. I can get rid of this and I can reuse this scrap. But I like to cut off when the glue is a bit dried, when I glued over the edge, just because your scissors will not get too gluey. So this is a cool base. And we can just put on some little things. Let's see if I have something to show you. For example, I have some offcuts like this. Okay, this is a bit too big maybe. On this direction, this would give a cool, what do you call it? Pocket? Yes, pocket. Put some acetate beneath or some packaging, and then you would have a cool pocket or a side-loading pocket, for example. So, okay, there are so many examples, but as I said before, we will do this step later. This card again, I will sew around all the edges and around these little things, just to hold them in place better and to give the card more interest. Here are some glue leftovers. Don't know if you can see them in the camera very well, but it's no big deal. I can put on other scrapbooking papers or papers, decorative papers, and I will put on a focal point anyway. Usually I put it something like into the middle, but maybe I will put on something like here and something on here, because this is not my favorite scrapbooking paper. I just wanted to use it up, so I think I will put on something onto here, onto this really big space anyway. So if you don't like this, you just use some old papers, or an old book or a newspaper, something like this, make them pages and glue on these, but I like it anyway. So I will let this dry, cut this off, and then go around with my sewing machine and decorate the back. So for this one, I decided I want to create a pocket out of this. I think I will sew around the edges. So I will cover the whole thing, so the back and the inside, with some scrapbooking paper, which is colored. Because, let's see, maybe I will create a bit of writing space over here. I could create writing space on the back as well. So this could be an addition to a journal. And then you have a pocket over here. Yes, I think I like this. I will just do it for now. So let's start covering it up. So I will cover this back up with some paper to give me some writing space. We will see how it works out. Let's see, this would be our pocket. I will get rid of this shape. Just thinking, oops, okay, let's just cover this up. And I think I will put on some washi tape on this edge, because scrapbooking paper is a bit tricky when you try to fold it. It can rip, or maybe I have just the right amount of this really pretty lace. So I think I will use this. So we need some scrapbooking papers for over here. Maybe some more of this vintage style. So I will let this dry for a moment, and then we will continue with this project. Okay, I'm back. This is all dried. These are all the cards I cut off the excess. So let's see. Cutting off the excess for here as well. So now we have this edge, which I don't like so much. So let's see, maybe I can cut off a bit of this excess as well. Okay, I think this looks good. Now I want to use some white washi to cover this pink part up. I love pink very much, but it does not go very well with this theme. I does not want the original cardstock to show through. So not so much, at least. Okay, I think this looks fine. I will cut off this excess with my corner punching tool, but later on when I finished the inside. So this is the outside so far. Okay, now I want to finish my cards. So these are ready. Maybe a bit of sewing. I will do it later. A bit of sewing here. I will leave this as it is. I like it. Okay, and I will cover the back sides when I did not do it yet. So I will go through my stash and will cover the sides I did not cover yet. Oh no, other way around. I will go to my sewing machine and sew around some edges, and then I will cover the back sides if I did not do it. So this will be the next part of this video, and I will speed the process up for you. So this is the only one I want to cover right now without sewing. How will I sew around? No, I think I will not sew around. It would look good, but I want to do something to the inside as well. So maybe I will sew around later. We will see. So these are all the vintage pages and snippets I have at hand. Maybe this one and this. And I want to use up the stripes, the snippets, how do you call it, the scraps, the scraps I have. So I will use up these scraps, and we will see if they will be enough for this whole page to cover. Okay, as you can see, I had way enough. So I will let this dry for a moment. Just thinking, okay, it was not necessary to cover this all up because you will not see it later. But anyway, it is what it is. I will let this dry a bit. And this gap I will fill with this washi tape again. So I have one card left. No, I have a few other. But these cards I will do in another video because maybe I will create some journaling, some journals out of them. We will see. They're so beautiful, and I want to keep this covers. So I think I will create journals out of these in another video. So this is my last piece. This is really big, and of course you can cut it to size, but I want to use it this way, so why not? Sometimes I create very big journals, and I want this to be this kind of flip up things you put from the top onto your page or over your page. So I will just cover this up with the leftovers I have laying around, plus these things, these papers. I know some are colorful, some are more vintage, and I have a few of these holographic pages left as well, and I will just use some of these and some of that. So I will just go wild with this one. Okay, let's see. This is the side you will be able to see. Maybe in this case I will put on writing space on the inside, so here. Yes, I think I will put writing space onto here. I just thought if I want to put on some pockets or something like this to give it a little bit of extra, to have something else, this would be cool too. Maybe we will do it. So the first step is covering these pages. Okay, I will let this one dry for a moment because I don't know how the word is called, but I have many very much glue onto different places, and I don't want it to be this much, so this is why I try to get rid a bit of glue, but I will cover it up later anyway, so not the whole thing but parts of it, so it's no big deal. But I don't want to glue on the inside right now. I will do this later when it's a bit dried, but this is dried enough now, I hope. I hope. Okay. Oh, you can see a little bit of pink over here. So we have to cover this up, but we will do it right now in a moment. So where's my scissors? Here it is. So getting rid of the excess. So I think there is no need of some washi because this will be our pocket. I'm just thinking, okay, I have to put something over here. Let's see if I have a bit of paper which I can use. Okay, this would be good. I think it does not matter if the pink is showing up a little bit. So it's a vintage card and you see a bit of pink, so that this does not fit together, but because it's a junk journal, it's created out of junk, or in this case out of scraps. Not junk but scraps. So, but I'm not this serious about it. It's just for fun. So it's not necessary to be perfect. Okay. This is not straight. Maybe we can straighten this out a little bit. Okay, this looks good. Nothing happened. So now I want to seal these edges with my sewing machine. I think it will go through all the stuff. I'm just looking at the edges. They look fine to me. Oh, here it is ripping a bit. I don't know why. I have a very strong washi tape, but it's got ripped. Maybe because of the strength of this card. Okay, we will fix this later. So for now, I try to cut the edges. Oh, nearly too thick, but it worked out. I don't know if it will work out here. We will see. Oh, okay. Oops. Nearly too thick, but I managed to do it. So this looks good for me. To me, okay, very cool. Yes, and I like the edges too. So I will sew around just the whole way. I think I will not sew around here because it's not necessary. And then I will put on another bit of washi, or maybe, don't know, maybe it was this card or another card, I don't remember, where I wanted to put on some lace. This would look cool, but you can cover this up with some fabric. Fabric is more flexible than cardstock or even washi tape, so I will cover this up later. I don't need to do anything here because it's not visible. Maybe okay, maybe I will ink up the edges a bit to make them stand out more, then sew around and then put something onto here, a bit of a writing space, or another pocket or tuck spot, or I've not decided yet. I think I have to cut it off a bit over here. Okay, this is enough perfection for me. So, okay, let's see if this is, oops, I'm throwing away my cards. If this is dried out enough to go on. Yes, it's not so sticky anymore. Put this aside till I'm decided what to do with it. So now for this card, let's see. This is so this will fold out. So I want to cover all the inside. I will not make a pocket out of this, but this fold out thing, which you can let hang from a page, as I said before. So the next step will be covering the inside, and I will speed this process up again. Oh, this would have been a very cool tuck spot, but now it's glued on. I'm no big fan of red, so I love pink and every every little color that is very bright, and neon and something like this. But red is not so much my color, but I wanted to use this paper because I love this paper so much. So this is why I put on this thing to break the structure a bit. Okay, so no belly band for here. We will see if we will do a pocket or a belly band or something like this later. So now I try to get rid of some of my scraps before I am producing new scraps, to say so. I just thought I will use again some washi or maybe some fabric for the edge to cover it up. I think I will try out washi, and when it will not work out, if it will get ripped again, I will just put some fabric or maybe some lace. I have this lace I have in different colors. It's really shining through, but I think it's covering up enough because it's only white on this side, and here it is covered up mostly. So maybe I will use some of this lace just to mute this down a bit and to bring these two pieces together, but make the fold stay intact. So when you fold it, open and close and open and close, so you fold it over and over and over again, it can get a bit ripped, or I don't know so how to say it, but you know what I mean. This is the same if you have a journal, and I like to have my journals so on the fold or the folds when I create a spine which is a bit wider, not only for one signature. Then I like to use some fabric and lace to cover these parts up, to cover the spine up, so because it's very flexible and it stays in place very well. So let's see what we have at hand for the rest. And I don't mind having ripped edges, a bit more this white edges, not white, but white, and the straight edges. It's totally fine for me. Just using what I have at hand. And you can every time cover this up if you don't like it. I have very many washi tapes. I thought maybe I could use some washi tapes, but I don't use them so much. If they are not sticky enough, you can use just your glue stick and makes them more sticky. But this is the washi tape from, I don't know, it's called MT. I don't remember by now. Morrison, something like that. I don't know, but this is really sticky. I have a few different colors, and the usual thinner washi tapes, the not so expensive, so the cheap washi tapes, they are not sticking so well. So, but you can use them up as well. I'm no big fan of this straight edges, so this is why I have this washi tape with this kind of burnt edges. Oh, this is my favorite washi. This I like, even if it has one straight edge. This is totally fine for me. So maybe we will do something with this. We will see later. I just eyed that I have more scrapbooking scraps in my treasure box. I wanted to say my scrap box. It's a treasure box when you want to call it like this. So as I said before, I don't mind for this project if there are straight edges or ripped edges. Usually I prefer ripped edges, but I think straight edges are fine as well. So I like the creations I do to be different. So some like this, some like this. It's okay for me. If I decide later on I don't like the straight edges, I can just put on something like this. So let's pretend the straight edge is ripped, and then just put it on the edge over on the edge like this. But we will see later. And I have many stickers. Maybe I will just put on some stickers. Maybe I will put on one focal point. Maybe I will put on very many things which I like too. So I have no concept to say so. Not really. I just go with the flow and do things I like. So let's have a look at our box. Cannot show you because it's too big for my camera, but I will just go, or maybe, okay, this I can show you. I have a bigger one as well. So let's see. Maybe I can use a bit of this. I like these doilies, which I tea-dyed, but I wanted them to be more like a focal point at the end, but maybe I can use one of these too. Oh, this is cool. I will use this. This is from Instagram. I don't know who drew this. I printed it and cut it out to use it for myself or as a thing I could repeat by myself, but I will put it by side now. I have it for so many years and I did not use it by now, so I think it will not go well for me. So it's okay to put things away. It's okay to put things away. Oh, this is good. Okay, this could be a cool part of a focal point. So let's see, what else do we have? No, this is more like a focal point. Oh, these are so cool cards. I have to put them on another place to be, so that I can do something with them. Maybe part of this. I think this will be enough. And I'm not concentrating on my focal points right now. This will be the step for the next video, because this video, even with the speeding up processes, will be long enough. And I had to film it in sequences, so I filmed for something like 30 to 50 minutes. Then I clear my phone because I have not enough space. I'm talking so much. I'm just in talking mood right now. I was not in a talking mood before, but now I am in a bit of a talking mood. I hope it is okay for you. Yes, I can film for something like 40 to 50 minutes, and I have to clear my phone because of space, because I have an older smartphone. I will keep this because these are so cool. This is from some food packaging, and you can use something like this punching tools to cut out, for example, a little heart, a butterfly, or anything you have. So I keep these parts because they are very special for me, and I don't have to buy extra stuff. Maybe we can use just a little bit of this. Okay, this looks very, very messy because I used so many tiny scraps, but I love it really, really much. If you think they will not stay in place, or to be honest, I'm not sure if they will stay in place as I would like them to be, to hold, you can just sew around. Of course, you will have the sewing on this side as well. I think I will do this. So the next step will be the sewing process, which I cannot show you. And it's not so interesting. I think I don't know if it's interesting, but I cannot show you because of my camera settings and such things. But maybe I will just go around a bit wild to catch every scrap. So if they will fall or try to fall apart, they will be catched and cannot go anywhere. I like this messy thing really, really much, and this where the structure is a bit broken. Maybe I can put on something over here, but I will do this later. As I said before, I would put on something over here. This is way too plain for me, especially because it's the front, so I will put on something here, maybe a big sticker or something. And I think I will put something onto here. We will see, but in the next video. So, okay, as I said before, the next step will be these are all the cards we created, and some more. The next step will be sewing around some edges, maybe inking some edges here and there, but I think I will sew before I will ink. I will not show you the sewing process or the inking process, but the next thing I want to show you is the decorating part. So stay tuned for the next video, and thanks for taking the time to watch my video and to have a bit fun with me. Bye!